couldn't get up for
I'm gonna look at the camera and say this for everybody out there. If your girl whoop your ass,
and you can't get up.
Don't be cheating on her.
Yeah, think before you act, my ninja.
Think before you act, cause she'll tear your ass.
Who we talking about?
I don't know. It's a video of this dude.
You seen it surfing around there on the internet?
I posted on my page.
So some girl found her man kind of like
texting somebody,
so she put a break on him. She had somebody record that joint. She was banging on him.
She stopped. Talked to a homegirl said, whoop his ass. She went back like warned him.
Yeah, like they found new information and she went back more aggressive.
He said new information.
They did. They
like on another phone while they recorded. Hold on, girl. Go to the phone.
Look what he texted me an hour ago.
Yeah, they like that nigga around. He was balled up.
He ate every one of those.
She needed.
That's why I call Pokemon. That's when you catch them all.
So he's good.
When you get punched, you catch all of them. That's Pokemon.
You definitely caught them all.
He better leave the state.
He bowed out to her.
Wherever city he from, he better just go.
He better change his identity. Cut his hair off. Get a new name, bleach your skin, just be a whole new nigga.
He bought out that she kept him.
Yo, sometimes you get beat up by a female, and you become a better person. I'm just saying.
There was this college football player. I believe he played for, I want to say Mississippi. I might be mistaken. And there's a video of it, and this white girl. They was arguing over something. The white girl was badgering him. She kept badgering him, but then the white girl jumped up, smacked him in the face, like kind of like choked him, and then he hit her with a right hook. But he wasn't like a huge football player. He was probably like my size, you know what I'm saying? And he hit her with a right bip and broke her face. He broke her jaw. He broke her face. Yeah, he fucked her up. But she attacked him, and then he got suspended for a year out of his college football. He could play football for a year. And I was going back and forth with this girl online, and I was like, it don't matter if you're a man or a woman, you put your hands on somebody, you better be expecting whatever's coming back to you.
You open that can of worms, Aki.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't, people react to shit differently.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Something can happen to me, the same thing happened to you, and we both have a different reaction. You know what I'm saying? And you can't tell how a person should react in a certain situation. Like, you should have done it. She was like, he should have hit her with the equal amount of force. He's a man. He could have just, like, pushed her or set her down or something like that. Like, but nah, I mean,
the moment shit can get real.
It's in the moment.
And so there was another guy who was actually an older white guy, and he was saying the same thing. I was actually saying the same thing he was saying, because he said it first. He was like, shit only took like 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It was just a reaction. He hit her. It wasn't right, but that's what happened.
Sometimes you can't control yourself.
You can't control. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And then
he's like, damn.
The girl she didn't want to understand that.
Yeah, but if that chick do some fucking Rousey shit and try to take this nigga head off, he don't know.
Listen, I got stabbed in the face by a girl. I got punched by a girl. She cracked my orbital bone.
You learned a good lesson that day, but not really though.
So I learned a lesson. So shit, another girl run up on me swinging, I'm probably gonna hit her because of my past experiences. You don't know what somebody's been through. You know what I mean?
The Chopp Shop does not co-sign that statement.
That's the truth. Woman right now.
No.
If she touched me in the wrong way, I will bang her.
Nah, like I'm saying, like from my past.
Right?
Hey, I'm not saying neither nor.
All right, so put it this way: if a woman hit you and put you in the hospital, you had to get some stitches in your face. You gonna let another woman run up to you and get up in your face?
So you classifying all women the way you didn't want black people, or do we all classify it under one thing? Because now you're classifying all women.
What I'm saying is you don't know what a person's past experience were.
So you running up on them, you don't know how they're gonna react?
Exactly. You don't know what the past. Somebody might have got hit by a black dude, a black woman, a black person, and now that makes them afraid of black people because of what they've been through.
So you gonna be afraid of women?
I ain't afraid of them. When she run up on me, she might catch something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna put her in the hospital before I get put in the hospital again. That's your mentality.
Defend thyself, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because you've been in that situation before. So,
yep, true indeed.
Nah.
Yeah,
I got smacked. You know what I'm saying? I got smacked. You know what I'm saying? I ate that. You know what I'm saying? It was lunch meat. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, I'll tell you a story about Ed. One day Ed was in a workshop class in middle school, and he got to a confrontation. He got to a confrontation with another white student, and the student called him a nigger, moolie. And
he called you a moolie?
He called him a moolie, and he hit him in the head with a sock wrench.
I don't know. His boy was Italian. Because his boy was his boy, and he just graduated. I was still in the school. So they would joke around. So me and his boy would joke around, and he thought everything was all kosher. That was 9th grade, man.
Yeah, so long story short, he hit him with a socket wrench. So from your past experiences, you don't call a black person a moolie because you might get hit with a socket wrench. You don't do that shit no more. You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, but he went through it. He had a concussion. I could have got jammed up. I had him here. So they could have got me like on some attempted shit, took photocopies of that shit. I suspended like 10 days and shit.
Only 10?
Yeah, because his mom
was
was
a
press
badass
charges.
when you
But he
came
knew.
back, right?
But he knew
After
he was
10
wrong.
days?
He knew, no, I'm gonna do that. That's my boy. I bought some weed off him like a month after that. So everything's alright. Kenny Valiant, man, if you watching, man, what's up, man? I'm sorry, man. Watch it out next time, bro.
He is not watching.
Yo, man. he might be. You never know, man.
You never know, man.
Yo, it's a Chopp Shop. You know what I'm saying? So, shit happened in your past, and it can affect your future. So that means, with that being said, you can't just be running up on people thinking that you can get away with such shit because you don't know where they came from, what they've been through, and they ain't gonna let that shit happen again. If you let that shit happen again, you goddamn fool.
Mm-hmm. Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me again, I'm a nigga.
Is that how it works?
That's how it originally went. Throughout the years, they changed the text. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nigga mean ignorant person?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's why. You know why it is a nigga? Because you don't even know where the fuck you come from. You're ignorant to where the fuck you came from.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
We're going to leave that for another show.
Church.
Word up.
Black History Month, actually.
Word, yeah. Black History, our 4 shows of Black History Month, they're going to be extremely pro-black.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we got Black History Month, we have to get the chairman back. On the show.
Yeah.
We're gonna part 2 the chairman's interview on Black History Month.
Yep. General, you know what I'm saying? Get him out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So I think you've only been in a couple of shows, but that was you gotta admit that was a monumental show.
Hell yeah.
Word.
I don't think people realize how monumental that was for us. Like it's like to have the Lady of Rage.
Yeah, she was so cool. She was mad cool.
She's like
saying happy birthday
Yo,
to
nigga,
the people.
happy birthday. Word. She's like singing to the squad. Nobody seen her Lady Ray sing.
I ain't
like
nothing like
Money and
Smart,
Love.
though. Money and Love. He made billions for them dudes, man. Billions.
For real.
Still made 3 bills since he died. More than that.
Probably more
Still,
than that.
right?
When the Thriller sold like 200 and something million copies, the album.
Yeah.
When it hits the season, you know what I'm saying? They always
Before
drop
any
it
kind
too.
of digital anything. You know what I'm
When the
saying?
season comes like Halloween, that's always gonna come out too. So they always gonna put that out there.
I was thinking about some shit. I was like, that nigga Michael Jackson was living in the future and shit. That nigga was like, at that time, with all the shit he was doing, this nigga had a rocket on his back and flew off the fucking stage. This nigga was in concert. He put
So Mike, you're saying Michael Jackson was ahead of his time?
Nigga, remember that Andrew came down and hugged him, my nigga? On stage? Remember that Andrew came down and hugged this nigga?
Yeah, the angel flew from, it was outside. This nigga angel flew on the stage and hugged this nigga.
Embraced this nigga in front of the whole everybody.
I don't even remember that.
Nigga, YouTube.
How about
remember that shit.
You know what the OG is? What about this? What about when Michael Jackson turned into a spaceship?
Yeah, nigga,
What's that, the movie, right?
That movie thing.
yeah.
You okay?
Moonlight.
Are you okay, Annie?
That nigga was in the future in 85.
Always.
Man, he was in The Wiz.
I watched The Wiz the other day.
He was the scarecrow.
Yo.
This nigga jumped
Man,
up. This nigga jumped up on the stage.
For our white friends out there, the Wiz is the black.
Where's that boss?
They're the Black Wizard of Oz.
They don't all know.
They
They don't know.
Nipsey Russell was the Tin Man.
Nipsey.
Yo, that's the classic.
You say
like,
Nipsey Russell?
Nipsey Russell.
That's like the classic.
Yo,
Look at me.
They don't know who Nipsey Russell
He
is.
said Nipsey Hussle.
Maybe I was just. I always ask shit that I know. You know this all the time. That's my job to ask questions I know all the time.
Right.
Like, yo, I wish motherfuckers see me and passed out like, ah!
Nigga wake up.
No, but my thing is this. There's people I look up to, and there's people that, even though I'm not, I've been in the presence of very famous people and don't get starstruck, but there are people that could walk in a room and I'd be like, oh shit, but I would never pass out.
Yo, no, man, you can't say that,
That
bro.
nigga has some energy, man. He has some shit around him.
Yo, this nigga Michael Jackson jumped from out the floor, like 8 feet in the air, landed on stage and stood there for 15 minutes. And like half the crowd passed out before the concert started.
This nigga even drank. Niggas paid 2 G's for the fucking ticket.
Nigga paid
Bring him to the hospital.
Woke up. This is the concert. What happened?
What happened? It's over.
It's over. And he probably was happy. It probably was good enough for
Everybody
him.
stepped on you.
Best 2 good ever spit.
Yo, I seen the motherfucking interview. It was Babyface talking about how he seen Mike. He met it with Mike. Him and his son met it with Michael Jackson in like Europe somewhere. Yep. And he was like, Babyface is a big star. And he was like, they was just driving through and people was just beating on the car. But Michael Jackson, that nigga's the son was scared. Like, Babyface son was scared. Like, nigga, like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, that is the craziest shit ever, man. I don't know. Would you want that?
No. I mean, he had it since he was like 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was born into that shit.
Hold on, we got a call, y'all. Let's see who the fuck this is.
I'm a baby mama.
Jeez, shift over though. Damn.
Yo.
Chopp Shop Radio, welcome. Who this?
Yo, this is Razcast. What's good?
Oh, shit.
Nah, hold on. This could be anybody saying it, Razcast.
You gotta say that again. Who this?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's Razcast.
Oh my God, it's a pleasure. We got people passing out in the studio stages and all that.
Word up, man.
Word, peace, y'all.
How's everything going, man? How's everything going in your life right now?
Everything's beautiful, man. Just gearing up, it's 2017, so, it's been lovely, man. I'm good.
That's what's up. Good news coming through 2017. That's what's up, man.
How was your 2016, man? Tell us, like, what happened this past year for you?
Oh, man, it was my 20th anniversary of my first record, Solo Night. So, we did some projects. I put out Intellectual Property, which is part of Solo Night, too. So, it's just blessed to be living, man. Just breathing,
Like
trying to get it.
20 years is a long time. Like, what's the difference between the game when you started into now? Like, what do you see as the difference?
I mean, really the main difference that I always point out is just that, there was no internet, man. And so, I call everything a tool. You can use it, I don't hate on something. There's pros and cons to everything. So, it's the ability now to be, to spend a lot less money to potentially reach, 8 billion people, because that's what, the internet, you can reach everybody all at the same time. And now with technology, same thing, cats is, using Fruity Loops to make the records. Some of the records are good.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Just technology, man. We were still, basically, I started right before the switch from, like, analog to digital. So we had 2-inch reels, and those cost like $300, and you could probably be able to get like 3 songs on it just to track 3 songs. So that,
Wow.
so it's just a different time. And then, around probably like 98, 99, that's when people really started doing more digital, before we started tracking digital. So it just costs a lot more money to even come up with, let alone like try to put out a record, an album. Like, one song was going to cost you, roughly about $5,000. There wasn't no little studio down the street. You had to get in there and go.
Yeah.
And you had to invest. People had to, people had to believe in you. So that part was different, man. And, to me, it kind of ensured quality control. So that's why I say it's pros and cons. Now anybody, like my grandmother, can rap.
Word. As long as she got a laptop and a decent microphone, she can get it in.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different, but it's always tools, and it's always gonna be, it's always gonna be some dope cats, and it's always, unfortunately, it's gonna be some garbage.
Yeah, that's always gonna be that. So how did you get into the game? Like, how did you start?
Oh man, honestly, just shout out to my big homies, man. Like, they just supported me. They believed in me, and that would be Battle Cat and my big homie Wino.
Battle Cat's shit.
Gwen Tech, they gave me one of my first opportunities to really rhyme on the radio. There's more people. I don't want to not remember everybody, but just older cats, man, that heard me rhyme and believed in me, and they was in the industry in one way, shape, or form, whether it was artists or execs or whatever it was. They gave me a shot, man. So I appreciate all of it.
And in that age, who were your influences? Like, who you were looking up to? Like, getting like, or your ideas, like, you know what I'm saying, raveled
yeah,
up.
but LA, you gotta remember, wasn't too much separation. I mean, back then, like, you kind of knew every record that was coming out every month. Like, in 90, 94, 95, 96, like, Tommy Boy, Def Jam, it wasn't too many options. It wasn't like a billion people dropping a record every day. So, obviously my influences was just like everybody else's, man. It was the EPMD and KRS One, the Public Enemy, and Pac and Ice Cube and Biggie and Nas, and common was common sense. So I like common sense, and Twister was Tongue Twister. Twister, I was a fan. There was a lot of people, man.
I always felt like
Outkast just dropped. I was a fan, man. I always say, I'm always gonna be a student first, or fan first, and then I appreciate this stuff. Before I ever had anything to say, it was people that paved the way for me to get an opportunity to have something to say. So I'm always a fan of everybody before me.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you said that because 20 years ago, that smack dab like in the middle of one of the golden ages of hip hop, like the golden era, another golden era of hip hop. I say between like 94 and 98. And have your debut drop in the middle of all that.
Yeah.
Did you feel like any kind of right? Some legends that dropped, and you amongst them, and did you feel like any kind of intimidation or pressure on you when that first album dropped? How did you feel during that time?
I didn't even know if I was gonna ever get a record. Those things kind of seemed far-fetched back then to me. But there's a lot of bread, man. Whatever, there's a lot of dope MCs. So I felt like if I ever got a chance to make an album, I was gonna, lyrically, I was gonna go for it. Plus, I'm from the West Coast, so I always had that pressure for me as an MC because I wanted those people. I would meet those people and and get that respect. Like, yo, Rad, you nice, like you dope. So especially coming from the West Coast, we weren't really regarded as lyrical. We weren't considered lyrical.
Right.
So I had a lot to prove. I felt like I had, I felt like, now you got people know about a Kendrick Lamar or whatever, but back then it was just kind of like little baby me.
Right.
To prove that we could rhyme good. So yeah, man, it was more pressure on myself that I wanted to be respected by. They weren't my peers; they were people I looked up to. I'm blessed to call some of them friends and peers. Through the journey, but back then I was just a kid with a dream.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. They say pressure makes diamonds, man. That was called Soul on Ice, so it all goes together.
I was thinking the same thing because I was gonna say that because when I first heard you back in the day, I'm more of a West Coast type of guy. I probably like more West Coast rappers than like East Coast rappers. You know what I'm saying? So when you came out, it was like you wasn't really like West Coast type. It was more like East Coast. Now I guess understand that more now because like you said, your influences were a lot of like East Coast guys and like more like real lyricists, like being lyrical and stuff like that. Because when you think of West Coast rappers, you think of gangster rap pretty much. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you definitely bought the difference.
Yeah, the knowledge to it and all that. It's like, damn.
Right.
So what do you got going on right now? What's the new? You got anything new you working on?
Yeah, man. Well, right now we're just really, hitting Europe, for intellectual property for the Southern Line 2. So I'm on the road. Right now I'm in New York. So, actually tomorrow I'll be at Soul in the Horn, which is at Sabrosa. So, we're gonna pop up with the B minors, rock a little set, bring in the new year here in the city. And, then 2017, man, catch me when you can, catch me if you can, like a digit man. I'll be out and about.
Word up. Do you feel like as an older rapper that is more pressure on you to change your lyrical content to be more like,
mumble rap?
No, I'm not saying mumble rap. Maybe like more conscious or more like social awareness type stuff like that?
Nah, like, I'm a person that wrote Nature the Threat, bro. I wrote a 8-minute history about racism when I was like 16, So,
Yeah.
I mean, for that alone, like, and I went into college classes and did all this research. Like, I was always teaching somebody. I went and actually did the research to write intelligent music because I come from a family like that. So, honestly, I feel like I'm always trying to be a real honest MC. I never try to be like, oh, I'm the trap dude, I'm the gangster dude, I'm the super positive dude. I try to say like, this is me. I'm kind of smart. I'm kind of stupid. My homeboy's gangbang. My cousin is Blue Da Vinci. BMFing over here. We do it.
Oh shit, that's your cousin, Blue Da Vinci?
Yeah.
Shout out to the BMF.
Yeah. So yeah,
y'all know who Blue Da Vinci is, right?
You listen to
That's
songs.
the crip nigga that's down with BMF.
Blue on the hooks and all kind of stuff. So we've been doing this. I tried to be honest about who I was. I never tried to stereotype.
Did you ever?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You can finish. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that my music, I try to, in an album, in a Razzcast album, you gonna get, even for Summer Nights, you got a Nature the Threat, but then you got like marinating, where I'm just talking about house party. You come to my crib, but I got a burner and don't steal, bring your own bud, brew, and female, whatever. Like I talk about it all. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm confused, I'm trying to bag a chick, I'm trying to drink, I went to prison, I did this, I went to jail, whatever. I'm smart, I'm stupid. I try to come in. I'm trying to be honest about me as a human being instead of trying to tell you one angle. Like I'm not the positive rapper. Right. I'm not the I sell all the dope on the planet. That's not my angle. My angle is I'm a human being. This is what I do. And then the homies do this. I do this. My homegirl do this. This is my chick. I love my mom. I do, whatever. I was trying to tell people honestly. To be perfectly honest, the Razzcast brand was that I'm every other dude that grows up anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I happen to be a black kid in America, so you know what that comes with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm smart. I know how to read. I know how to talk because my mother slapped it. I get slapped up if I wasn't talking correctly. But then when I'm with the homies, I talk differently, obviously. You know what I mean? Word. So I tried to cover that.
Word. Did you ever feel like the pressure from like record labels or your peers to be more like West Coast or more what you were? Wasn't?
That's a good question. Honestly, my homeboys would say you should do you like you in the streets, right? But you don't never really talk about that part. I'm like, yes, I do, but I'm not gonna tell all my dirt because then you dry snitching on yourself.
Yo, Razzcast, Nabi reality here. You know that's what's crazy is because I've lived the ill street life, but I rap positive, and some people be like, why? That's because I don't want to get indicted.
Right. To me, that made a lot of sense to not dry snitch on yourself.
Yes.
The other part was, I'm listening to a Scarface or a lot of people would kind of talk about. Over glorified. I mean, it's dope. I want to hear. I love gangster rap. I love I like gangster movies. I like gangster people. I like gangster. You know what I mean? So, but I don't. I see the pros and cons of that. I got homies that got life, so it ain't all that fun no more. So sometimes I felt like there wasn't the balance of telling that kind of story. Like, doing the gangster stuff. I mean, it didn't really work out that well for Scarface either, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm talking about the movie, you know what I mean?
Look what happened to Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, exactly. It don't really work out well for gangsters to be perfectly honest. So,
Well, talking about all that gangster stuff, how does it feel like have one of your tracks be on the episode of Sopranos?
Like on the episode of what?
On the episode of The Sopranos.
Oh, well, I was
man.
a Sopranos fan.
The Van Gogh.
Not Tony and them, but
yeah,
it looked like it wasn't gonna work out well for them. But no, you know what? That was a blessing, man.
Nah, that's like a soundtrack in itself, right? When it's playing in your head, you're like, wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Khalil. Like that was a record. That was the title song to Van Gogh. That was a song called Van Gogh. So
DJ Khalil. Is DJ Khalil from DC?
I couldn't hear you what?
DJ Khalil, is he from DC?
No, DJ Khalil did like a whole Jay-Z, Nas, 50, Dr. Dre. He came through Dr. Dre, so but that's before they even like Dre even met Khalil. Like
Oh.
we all.
He's from the West Coast?
Yeah, he's from the West Coast.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't know you was in a group with Exhibit
Yeah.
and
Cannabis?
Sapphire.
Cannabis?
No. The Golden State Warriors. The one with Cannabis is the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, the Four Horsemen, yeah.
Corrupt,
Killer Priest, Cannabis.
Oh man, that's major. That's killer, right? Is there
I want to
anything
see.
in the
We need to
future
set up
of any of those
the
collaborations?
Four Horsemen versus what's the other dudes that's part of the house? Slaughterhouse. Four Horsemen versus Slaughterhouse.
Oh man, that'd be so crazy.
I always shout out.
Yo, that'd be sick.
we were gonna just to give you a heads up. We were gonna do a record, man. We were gonna call it the Octagon.
Wow.
It was gonna be the Four Horsemen versus. So we're not even versus. It was just gonna be
collab.
Yeah, collab.
There's a difference between a competition and a scrimmage of display of
But it's
talent.
awesome when it's versus because it's just like it's all about battling and competition.
But everybody's
so
gonna be trying to do each other.
That'd be so crazy.
That'd be the best out of everybody.
I think so. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be like a new self-destruction or something.
Yeah, it would have been an ill record because Octagon, UFC, and 8 corners, like it could have been really ill. So that was the concept that we were working on early on. And always salute to them. Like I always tell people that, we kind of we got the idea of coming together. Obviously, Priest is with Wu-Tang, Corrupt is with Dog Town, Cannabis is still with like the Fugees and all them. I'm kind of like solo dude. I kind of make my own clips.
Yeah.
And other clips. But, it was dope that we had the concept, and I always shout out Slaughterhouse because they executed. And that's, that's what I had told my boys, look, man, we had the idea, but they got it.
Yeah.
We made it a hot verse, they made it a hot song. Like, they made it a hot album. They made 2 albums out for doing that. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it goes to show that you can be talented, but it's strength in numbers. So I'm always proud of them, and I salute them for executing an idea that we had that we didn't execute fully.
So the Octagon is something we're gonna see soon, or?
We'll see what happens.
I think. Well, hold on. I think we need a Chopp Shop exclusive interview when that drops.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's hard.
Yo, Razcast, we're not trying to hear no one-time calling, by the way.
Oh man, let's make it happen, man. I'm here, brother. I'm down.
It's hard to get all those personalities together and get stuff done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, being in groups, I don't understand how they do it. I mean, think about all the just 2 people groups that break up. So when you're dealing with, I was dealing with 3. I'm an alpha male. Everybody I was around alpha male. Corrupt alpha male. Priest is alpha male. Cannabis is alpha male. So we all got our egos. We all got our own individual careers. We got people in our ears. So to keep that together is
real tough.
Yeah, and the competition, everything, and everybody's in the,
that's why I always look up to rock bands. Like rock bands, man. Like there's so many different personalities, so many different lives.
Yeah, but the difference between rock bands and rap groups is that rock bands and R&B groups never had a problem with having the lead singer. You could never have the lead rapper in a group.
The lead rapper, the D12.
Right. A rock band, everybody ain't got a mic being the lead singer.
Right.
Like everybody has a role to play.
Yep.
And that's the ill part is that it's hard to keep them together because everybody is the man. Everybody feels like, yo, I'm that guy. And then you can't take it from like, yeah, you are that guy. But, with the way we tried to do our group and we still didn't execute right was that every decision had to be made. It's 4 of us, so we did it like, a quarter. Like everybody, you 25%, you valid. If you get outvoted, you outvoted, bro. So you're gonna roll with the crew. That's just how it works. So that we tried to do it that way, and we still couldn't really execute because sometimes we would be deadlocked like 50-50, like 2 people, me and Kill Priest want to do this, Cannabis Corrupt want to do that, and then we get stuck. Like, bro,
Cannabis, I ain't doing it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. I was like I said, that's why I really shout out Slaughterhouse because they kept it together to even get 1 album out, let alone 2. We got that many personalities, and everybody in their own right is dope, and they accomplish their own thing. They got their own separate record deals. They don't need you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect that, and to pull that in together for the common goal. I mean, think about it. All of them were separate, going through their own journeys, but they pulled it together. The next thing you know, there's Eminem like, yo, I need to sign that. Interscope like, yo, we need a part of that. Because sometimes it's strength in numbers. So I always remind people, you know, everybody want to be the chief, but sometimes we need some Indians. Yeah. I'm always cool. The homie will always let you know, like, I'm okay with saying, look, man, I'll fall back, and you can be the lead talker. We all lead rappers, but if we try to go, just don't lead me to the edge of the cliff.
Word.
As long as you don't lead me to the edge of the cliff, I'm gonna follow suit. Mm-hmm. When I see the cliff coming, homie, I'm gonna let you know what it is.
Word.
It's not going down. Okay?
Word. So you got your name. Tell everybody where you got the name Razzcast from.
Yeah, well, really his name is Razzcast, but he was a real person. Razzcast was an Ethiopian king. He and Menelik II, they fought for control of a part of Ethiopia. But long story short, he was John IV, and I'm John IV. So I was reading and doing some research, and I came across him. And because I'm from LA, I figured I'd put a twang to it. Instead of rock, like rock safari.
Word. That makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people take their name. Hey, motherfuckers get their name. My name's John Gotti. Motherfucker, John Gotti don't give a fuck about your ass. They don't give a no goddamn rap. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, man. That was the weird thing to be like. I didn't know who I was gonna be. I was like, what kind of, because I was like, I don't know. At the time, I ate a lot of cinnamon toast crunch. I was like, am I gonna be cinnamon toast crunch?
That's the shit.
I don't know.
All right.
Hell yeah,
he did. Yo, all right. So since you fourth generation and all that, you have twin boys also, right?
Yeah.
And did you want to name one of them, John?
Well, see, this is my logic. The mother of my children is Cedra Moses. She's a dope singer in her own right. Do her stuff. But our whole deal was the first nigga out was gonna be the fifth. So Raz, my junior, his name is Raz Austin. Technically, as far as we concerned, he the fifth.
Okay.
Word up. I had a Dominican friend named Carlos. His brother name was Carlos, and his dad name was Carlos, man.
Yeah.
That's how my brother-in-law and my nephew is.
Oh, what?
Carlos Perez.
That's crazy.
George Foreman did the same thing. All his niggas named George.
Yeah, all his kids named George.
I think wasn't the daughter named George too or some shit?
Georgia.
Well, in 2005, you had a track with them, right? It was me and my twins.
Yeah. They were little niggas back then.
Yeah. So how is it like now? Like they like into it, or that's not something they do? What's up with them?
And the second part of that question is, would you want them to be a part of the music industry?
No, I'm gonna answer that question completely. This shit is peaks and valleys. There's a lot of weird niggas.
You heard it from the man himself.
Go through the stress that I went through in this journey as a kid. I didn't have anybody to talk to. Like, my mom never had this kind of job. My dad didn't have this kind of job. Like, I didn't have nobody to talk to while I was making decisions that had my back 110% because they were my parents or my older sister or anything like that. So to answer that, they had a natural aptitude. Like I said, their mom is a dope singer. Her pen game is nice. She writes. She's a dope writer. She wrote like Dip and Low for Christina Milian. Whatever. She could write. And then I could write too. So my pen game is nice too. They both had the aptitude and they had the talent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really wanted an accountant and I wanted a judge. Why? Because money. So we need one nigga to deal with the money and make sure we not getting taxed and we put our, I wanted that. And then I wanted another nigga because I know I'm a fuck up.
It goes back to what I was saying earlier. Your kids gotta be better than you.
True.
Find us not guilty a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted an accountant and a lawyer in the family. But recently in the past like 3 years, they really acclimated, man, and they came back like, yo, this is what we want to do. And so
So they came back to you saying they want to do music.
They do music now. So
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
You gotta give a shout out, give out their name and
What are they,
their,
like 19 or so
you
now?
gotta give up their name and give up.
Look at that.
This dude been doing. G's been doing his
I'm
research.
saying.
So you gotta give out their name, give out their links, what they been doing, man.
Yeah. So they go by their government. So Raz Austin, Taj Austin, they bestie is this he a dope nigga too, Rio Low. So they grew up in Miami and shit. So they go by Coach Contra. You know, you'll hear them soon on some of my shit. You know, they got their own stuff. They do individual and then they do their Coach Contra group stuff. So and they got bars. Niggas can rhyme.
I can imagine, man. I wouldn't think nothing less.
So you had one album that was called Adidas, All Day I Dream About Spitting. And you was gonna name another one Puma, but you didn't. That one was gonna be called Pushing Underground Music Always.
Do you gotta pay for that? Do you have to get like acceptance from
because
Adidas?
it's abbreviations. It's just
abbreviations.
Yeah, it's not the anything.
Yeah.
But why you changed the second one, Puma, to Bombageddon?
Well, we was gonna do Adidas, Puma, Fila, Nike. So it was gonna be All Day I Dream About Spitting. That was the journey. I was a kid with a dream. I wanted to rhyme.
And you got the Fila and the Nike abbreviations? Can we hear that?
Yeah. Fuck it, lose it all.
He get it back. Fuck it.
Right. Fuck it, lose it because I got a lot of these things thinking, but then shit goes wrong. You think you're gonna be on top of the world. You think like, yo, the next step, I'm about to go platinum, I'm about to win, and then shit goes bad. Whatever, some shit happens in people's careers and then they journey. Where do you lose that shit? And then who are you without it?
Mm-hmm.
So actually, Fuck It, Lose It All is on the new album. So intellectual property on this new album is featuring Bun B. So Fila is actually that song.
It just made it into a classic single, right?
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then the last one, which I probably still do, is Nike. Now I know everything.
I know everything. Oh, that was fire.
That's definitely good shit, man.
That's some creative shit right there.
I know, that's dope, man. And that was gonna be like a project too, right there, the Nike.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, with Fila, I was the crazy shit was Raekwon had Fly, something luxurious art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fila for Fila.
Yeah, he did Fila too. So I was in the studio with Ray. I was in New York. He actually come to the studio and then he started playing shit. I was like, oh, this is dope. What you call it? He's like, Fila. I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy because I had Fila. So then I kind of shifted my title because I was like, well, shit, if he's doing that, but I still kept my Fila song.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. So Fila is on intellectual property, and I might still end up doing that. Nike's I gotta be popular. I got, a couple of records, like the shit that everybody wants. I want the respect that you should, you still want, I want to sell some records. Like, I want to get the fucking, hip hop award for rock.
Hell yeah.
All that shit. So I want to make now I know everything once. I'm not gonna die no time soon. These niggas gonna give me what I deserve.
I like that fucking attitude.
Yeah. Like I said a long time ago, I want the mansion and the yacht and all that shit them rich whack rappers got. I want it all.
So with that being said, you said something about mumble rap earlier, and my homeboy posted some shit on Facebook the other day, like, cause he's a fan of like Migos, and he's our age, and he's a fan of like Migos, and he's a fan of them niggas. So he defended motherfuckers to the death. And he's
He
like,
sings Drake with other grown men.
yeah, like him and other four grown men driving the car singing Drake.
Oh hell no!
So it's like, fucking, what's
I see grown men doing it because this is the thing that I long time ago, Queen came out, okay, and I was like, cash rules everything around me. I was like, you know what? Ironic part is that at the end of the day, even if you look from a biblical Judeo-Christian point of view, pussy. So I called it praying. Pussy rules everything around me.
Mm-hmm.
So if chicks wanted to broke this nigga, we'd all be trying to figure out how to be homeless and lose a tooth. Niggas operate on pussy, bro. So
I know a lot of niggas that operate on pussy, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely true.
Think about wars. Wars are created. Niggas want shit. Niggas go take over somebody's other village just to go fuck the bitches. That's what the mentality of men are. So my logic is, of course niggas gonna run around and play Drake. niggas don't really like that music. That shit's soft as fuck.
Yo, you heard it right here.
Hope you motherfuckers watching this shit, man. That shit's soft as shit. Man.
Shout out to Razcast for keeping it real.
Word up,
For
man.
real, thank you for chopping it with us, man. It's been a pleasure.
We really, like I say, you know, we built this platform, Razcast, so that the OGs and the upcoming artists could have a connection point. And we appreciate you calling in and taking the time to build with us. You know what I mean?
For real.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Much
man.
love. Our ears will
Yeah.
be tuned, man. Listen out for you, God.
No doubt. I'll talk to y'all soon. One love.
All right, man.
Peace.
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 So we're gonna do the behind the scenes.
You already know
We're still gonna
Razcast
keep
in
it
the
going.
building.
Yeah. We're gonna do a little behind the scenes though, because that's what you're going. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, let's get you over here right now.
You got something ready for us? Yeah.
We're gonna do that quick video. We're gonna get my man over there.
All right, boom, yo. You want to take the seats? I'm gonna step out real quick, coming back. So.
Let him get the seat so he can sit over there, get the microphone and all of that. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit behind the scenes, not be reality over here. We over here at the Chopp Shop Radio Studios. You know what I'm saying? We got my man right here, the photographer James. Introduce yourself. Yo, James, how can people find your photography on Facebook?
James Lastowski, Lastowski. There are about 12 Facebooks out there.
Is that a Polish name?
It is. And I've been
can
there.
tell.
I took a
You've been to
competitive
Poland?
education course, yeah.
You've been to Poland? All
I
right.
have it, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, we got him. We got the photographer in the building. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Simone.
And Simone, what do you do here?
I work
Yeah.
You work the computers,
Yeah.
you're the youth, and we got the host right there, you know what I'm saying? We got all of that. So this is the behind the scenes joint. We got about 2 minutes for there. Then we're gonna go live with my man A-Town right here, you know what I'm saying? We over here in the Chopp Shop Radio. I'm not gonna shut off the stream because you know, we going to we start losing people when we shut off and shut back on. So this is the behind the scenes. If you're not watching the stream, the link stream on the Ustream, this is the behind the scenes joint.
Instagram, check it out.
Yeah, on the
Chopp Shop
Instagram,
Radio, the
all
link
of
is
that.
out.
Yo, if y'all don't realize who Razcast is, you need to go do your research. Because Razcast is the god, you know what I'm saying? Like, he that dude is putting a lot of work on.
No, when his tracks play, you be like, yo, some dopeness
Yeah, he can
comes
rap
out
his
all
ass
the
off,
time, yo.
Yeah.
Every
That's
time.
a
You be
fact.
like, yo,
Yeah.
this dude's going haywire.
And he's
So it's
held,
always
and
good to hear
we're talking about a
his
guy
flow.
who's held his own with Killer Priest, Corrupt, and Cannabis.
Yeah.
Held
and
his
like
own.
I said, he had a group with Exhibit too
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that until you did it. I didn't even know that until you did the research. So just so everybody knows, every Thursday from 6 to 8 East Coast Standard Time, we bring you the Chopp Shop. We have the Facebook stream, we have the Ustream, and we also have the archives. Go to the Chopp Shop Radio Music Fiend on YouTube, and you can find the archives. Like I said, we do the live stream, and we do this for the people, man. We don't do this for us. We do this for y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Support it, love it, hate it, whatever. But we still gonna do what we do. How much time we got over there?
57 seconds.
57 seconds. Simone, so you've only been here a little while as a young person involved, and how has your experience been so far with Chopp Shop?
Two
funny.
piece to the chop.
Why is that?
Because you guys talk about real stuff.
Yeah, and how old are you, Simone?
I'm 16.
You're 16, and as somebody who is a 16-year-old, do you feel like 16-year-olds are in tune with their history as far as it comes to hip hop?
Not really.
Well, I mean that's what we're doing right here, right?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
You've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, you've only been here a couple of shows. You learned a lot, so that's already good. So we got how much time we got left there? We got 18 seconds, and then we going back. We're going back to the Chopp Shop. Like I said, Nabi Reality. We in the building. Universal Collective. Chopp Shop Radio. We here. Boom.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And we are live, G's.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's poppin'? You already
Yo.
know.
You know what
We
I'm
back
saying?
at
Really
it,
good.
you know, Chopp Shop,
Great.
Razcast, you know what I'm
A
saying?
legend, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Didn't get a chance to say bye to the nigga. Damn.
I know,
Had to go pee.
you know
Niggas
what I'm saying?
hung up on.
You should have been a man about
He
it. Held it.
say he should have held it. You never know. That man is a moving train, you know? You gotta let things go.
Real niggas don't go pee during interviews. Fuck y'all.
Oh, we got, you know what I'm saying? Special man in the building, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself.
It's good world. It's A-Town out of Wells City, man. Y'all might know me as Vancouver when I was running around there terrorizing the town.
I came out there to the main room like, oh, that's fucking Vancouver. What the fuck is this nigga doing?
Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
You know, he know my alter ego, man. When I was out here on the run and all that, being a not so upstanding gentleman of society.
Not to sound racist, but all you black people know each other.
That's a fact, though. You know, it's how it be, man.
It's a small state, man.
Something about to be president. We got to get in tune,
If you're a real nigga, you know the nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Grew up out here, you gonna know.
That's the thing about being from Rhode Island.
You always know a guy.
Niggas claim to be so real and this and that, but at the end of the day, all motherfuckers really know each other. So you can only say so much without it being validated. Everybody knows each other.
Nah, hell nah. That's a lot of bitch ass niggas. I don't know them niggas. Even if I know
that's why they bitch ass.
Even if I didn't know him, I'm like, I don't know that bitch ass nigga.
A lot of these dudes be rapping, but they be doing some other shit on the side. But anyways, we won't get to that. Let's get into you. So A-Town.
What's good, bro?
Where are you based right now?
I'm based out of New London County, man, a.k.a. Wells City, man.
Where you from originally, though?
From the Bronx, originally.
Oh,
You know, I've been in New London so long. I'm from Wells City, man. You know, we don't fake it till we make it. We real it till they feel it. Shout out to Murder Murray. That's one of his lines. You feel me?
What part of the Bronx?
Allerton Avenue. Grew up in New Jack, man. You know.
Okay. Soundview right
He's
here.
been to the Bronx.
Soundview section. He's on Story Avenue.
Okay, that's excellent.
Yeah,
That's how you doing it, huh? We everywhere, man.
We everywhere.
Man.
They say to be in your zone, you got to get out of your zone. And we out here. They scattered.
That's a fact,
They are
boy.
scattered.
You want to be a big fish in a small pond.
So what is it? So you're on the Chopp Shop. You're here. What is it that you do?
You know, I provide a public service to the people, man. I give them that heat.
Like that.
That's it. You know, everybody else do what they do. I just do what I do. Just make it sound good and look good. What I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You dig it?
Yeah,
I feel like you're about to sell me a car. I'm ready to buy it.
I say you dream if you stay asleep. Man. Just give me a second.
You're going to try to pimp talk us. I say you dream if you stay asleep.
Hey, we got a segment here called Bourbon Street.
I sell ice cubes to an Eskimo.
Hey, water to a well.
Yeah, in New Orleans, they got Bourbon Street. You know what that's known for?
What's that?
For their bars. So we
yeah.
got Bourbon Street segment over here.
See,
It's known
this
for
is what
their
G's do.
bars.
If G's could skip every interview and go straight to Bourbon Street, he would.
Why
like,
not?
Hey.
You see where we bred? My man Belly Hannes was like, I love Bourbon Street. Let's go.
Oh, he was the best at that.
Let's go.
He's the best though. Nobody could ever top him.
man.
Nobody could ever top him on
Get drunk.
enthusiasm.
That's what
Nah,
he
we
was
got
on.
bars. We got bars. Like rap bars.
But before we get to that, so A-Town, so what has been your contribution to music? What have you done thus far at this point?
Man, it's been so beautiful out Wells City. I really haven't did too much, but you know, on a globally, how you say, recognized scale as far as like the people like, you know, outside of the town. If you from the town or been in the town, you know you gotta come through me to get the way you going. Like, you know what I'm saying? You pop up in the town, my name is mentioned amongst the greats. You know, shout out to Pop Got Bars, Frank Grams, you know what I'm saying? Designer Dude, Trike. There's a lot of guys working out there in the town. Mo Steele, my man Smoke the World. It's a lot of things going on, but me, myself, I'm the governor. Come to the town, check it with Maze Leg. Then we go from there, man.
Word up.
Sir.
So what's the underground hip hop scene like in Connecticut, New London, and shit like?
Oh, it's dope, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. Like, everybody trying to, you know, we trying to get up out of just being New London. It's Connecticut as a whole. It's Wales City. It's New England as a whole. It ain't even
Connecticut's
New
a big
London.
state, though.
It's huge.
It's the second tiniest state next to y'all, man. We ain't even gonna
Nah,
take
y'all
it.
gotta
You gotta go through like 92 exits, right? I know that ain't
because
nothing
they
when you
real
go
close
somewhere
together.
else.
Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
close together. That's why it's so much. Like,
Yeah, but there is a difference though, because what's going on in Providence and what's going on in Pawtucket is similar. What's going on in New Haven ain't necessarily going on in Bridgeport though.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Because I fuck with Connecticut dudes my whole life, so I understand that Connecticut is small, but Providence and Pawtucket are 20 minutes away. New Haven to
No
Bridgeport to
exits make
Harvard.
it far.
Oh, yeah,
they
nah.
make
It's
it
like
far.
all those. See, that's a dope thing about Connecticut. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go out there, like, New Haven, you can't compare New Haven nigga to a Hartford nigga or Bridgeport nigga to a Stanford nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody has their own particular swag. Like New Haven was influenced by New York because it's so close to New York.
Closer,
So their
yeah.
swag is a little different than a Hartford nigga. A Hartford nigga running around listening to Mobb Deep with fatigues and Cardis and golden teeth.
But
in
the
their mouth.
niggas
That's
closer
they
to
do.
New York, like the Giants and shit. Where niggas closer to us, like New England Patriots. But that was so I wasn't trying to seem like a specialist because that's you. But I was just trying to comment as you were saying all Connecticut. That's the conflict with it.
Yeah, but you know, see, like the thing is, like, a lot of people don't even know a lot about all of what's going on in Connecticut. Like that's what's so dope about Rhode Island. It's so small yet it's so big that even if as long as you working, everybody know what's going on. As long as if you're not working, you're not heard of. It's kind of like the same thing in the town. You just gotta work that much more harder in Connecticut to be heard because it's that much more bigger as opposed to.
Definitely.
If you lit in New Haven, you just might be lit in New Haven if you don't go nowhere outside New Haven. The good thing about me being from New London, I could be lit in New London and go everywhere like Hartford, New Haven, Providence, and be heard and be known. They're like, who are you and you from where? How many? You only got one video out, you ain't got an album. Why are you everywhere? Because I'm the guy. Like I'm halfway working. You know, I'm about to drop this out on bail. It's gonna be lit, man. I'm trying to do the couple videos.
How can people find your material if they want to look?
Oh man, you want to check me? I'm on YouTube, man. 8-Town Low Key. Go check that video out. Stay lit. You know what I mean? Turned up.
So it's A and then town.
No, it's AYE Town.
So where does that name come from?
Oh, because my name is, A, and everywhere I'm at is my town. You know, I'm everywhere, man. And when I go there,
I can co-sign that.
That's a fact.
I co-sign that because I know I call him Vancouver.
Because he know me from that town when I was Vancouver. You feel me?
Up. So wherever he at,
We're gonna get you on board as a salesman for what we're doing. I'm ready to buy what you're selling. I don't even know what you're selling.
I'm selling hope, man. Selling hope. That's it. Hope and dreams, man. You want to sweet, man. You want
and
to
a bridge if you fucking fall for it, right?
That's a fact, though. I'm trying to sell a good. Listen, man. I got some Ocean State real estate in Ohio, man. I'm telling you, man. It's nice, man. It's real nice, man. I'm trying to sell a lady with white gloves.
All I can say is
in the summertime.
You can tell that
me too.
Hey, you can tell this man this man comes from a long line of hustlers.
That's a fact, though. And every time I'm out, I got that bag with me too.
You can tell this man comes from a long line of hustlers.
Yeah, man.
I co-sign that because I know
that's so funny.
I know Vancouver from fucking A-Town. I know from when we used to do our thing. You know what I'm talking about? And he was always there doing. He was always in the mix. You know what I mean? Always getting shit done.
Always in the mix like sugar and Kool-Aid.
So what's to expect new from you? What's coming on?
Got a show tonight in Hartford, Bezos Lounge, me, Pop Bars tonight.
Damn, you on the move.
Yeah, I'm everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, we're going to New York. December. January 8th. Somewhere in New York. I'm going to find it, put it up on the joint. I don't even know where it's at. It's going to be lit. Look on my Instagram. You probably see it there, Flow Hard A. Check me on Facebook somewhere. You might find it. You might want to follow me anyway because I'm so lit on social media. Like the guy, man. Slick. El Plaga.
Ah. So we're being with that. It's like, so what do you see? What's 2017 looking like?
Hopefully, I can still be out on bail so I can keep giving out this music. Or I might be up in the Who scale, you know what I mean? Trying to work on the new style. I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? This what comes with the territory, Got a bunch of cases. I'm out on $300,000 bond right now. Hence, the album out on bail. Like, it's only right that I do that.
Exactly.
Gotta capitalize on what they trying to capitalize on me about. Fuck it, let me get to this bag too.
Word.
My life, they rapping about what I'm really like. I live this shit, boy. I don't just do this shit because it sound good. I don't just put words together because they match and sound. No,
it's a reflection of life.
That's a fact, though.
So this is like I say. So G said, like, we're coming to this point because it's snowing. We got a half hour left. You got to make a drive. So this really comes down to the work proves itself. So it's Bourbon Street. So at this point. At this point,
I'm great for this. Shout out to being on the Revolver too, man. Without him, there's no me. Man.
Everything else is what it is. But at this point, it's to show and prove, and now you have to show the people.
It's about the bass.
The bass.
All on you.
They said, "Hey, you came home chubby. Why you wasn't working out?" I was working out, little nigga, watch your mouth. I exercise my wrist, I mix the soft with. And I exercise my fingers, I flick them off with. And I exercise my right to get my money up. If you ain't getting chicken, little nigga, step your hustle up. I cop it, you buy it. I guarantee you like it, just try it. My shit lit. Why you think it's fire? The bread in the ceiling, the work in the dryer. Picture you selling me work, I supply your supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper with my name on it. Touch down on your block, watch me do my thing on it. Started with some Mary Jane, now I sling cane on it. These keep riding through, might fuck around and bang on them. All I hear is, what's your name, homie? I'm like, it's A-Town. From Rail City, baby, what you gotta say now? Come check the boy that move boy like Frank Lucas. Run around with only cuties. Red bones with nice hooters. If it ain't the 38, it's the Ruger. Smoking on Buddha, run up on me wrong and I'ma do ya. Not like I'm a doula, but you might get your radiator flushed. To be honest, I ain't never met a hater I can trust, so it's fuck 'em all. Motherfuck 'em all. Middle fingers waving at 'em cause I can't buck 'em all. Them suckers drawn and I ain't the kind of time I'm on. I'm getting money. I don't know how niggas grinding wrong. Oh, they party too much, celebrating the struggle. Instead of being in the trap, doubling their hustle. Shit, I'm serving as raw as they think it is. Cause when they take a bump, them niggas can't blink for shit. They want another hit. They said my shit fish. Who am I to tell them it's not? Long as my shit rinsed. What you know about getting bread on the low, ducking feds fully loaded, one in the head, nigga. Hair naughty dread, clothes always super fresh. I'm looking like money cause I get money. We the best. Why you looking stressed? Cause you not busting checks? If I pull up, guarantee you bust a sweat. Scary nigga, you a clown with more than Larry, nigga. Call a squad up when I wanna watch them bury niggas. In a hurry, nigga. I get the job done. Cause deep down niggas don't want a problem. I'm about this money, niggas better get their dollars up. And I'm off the chain, nigga. You don't see my collar cut? Check out this calico. It's out of Detroit. What it out on the streets, man, and I ain't been to Breedville. That's my Cody, homie. Wait, I ain't got one. Dolo in the V shotgun, riding shotgun. Then they wanna hate on A. I'm like, fuck it though. Middle finger waving at him while I'm bucking hope. Hoodie on during the storm, they pouring bucket show. Your shooter ain't shit. The nigga never bucket hoe. Posted up in the projects, cause my ducking slow. Fuck it though, but soon as I'm up, I'm on a fucking roll. Putting it down is how it goes. What's the slogan though? Oh yeah, I don't even know. But the flow so remarkable. The freestyle gotta come when you fuck up your words though. So this is Bourbon Street. I heard there's beef, but niggas don't want nothing cause I murder heat. Nah, I smoke the goodest weed, the bestest bud. Out here on the ad with the bestest drugs. So my pockets on full, kicking no bull. Niggas know how it's going down. I pull up in the town hoodie on like what's going down. I smoke on weed and count my money like what's up though. I give a fuck about your shorty, she's butt though. And her friends too, they on some groupie shit. They think they fly, but they ain't even bougie, bitch. They ain't even bad. What you mad for? Cause I put it down and put it in the asshole? Yeah, I'm an asshole, but with some cash flow. Niggas know this is exactly how the math go. Whoa. I had to fuck my shit up so you not to freeze.
Yo, so A-Town. Just give a shout out to the Chopp Shop real quick for real.
Shout out to the Chopp Shop, man. Without them, there's no me, man.
Yo,
fuck on the child, man.
Everybody know
get your V fixed, get your bars right, you know what I mean?
Right.
And the Bourbon Street have a shot of
Step
something.
them up.
Blow with y'all. Look, I ain't even know what's going to happen to. Wait till I come back next time. I'll bring gang with me and all that, man. It's about to get real stupid ugly in here, Pete. It's a big 10-4, man. I'm bringing Well City with me. Some bring the little gunners out. It's going to be extra lit, man. Watch the next time I come out. Watch. I might even bring your favorite rapper from my Lil Rowdy. Gotta get next to one of them niggas as soon as I leave here. That's neither here nor there, man. If you follow me on social media, you don't know who it is.
Tell me your handles. Tell me your social media handles.
Oh, man, let me think. Oh, we got Flow Hard A. All one word, that's Instagram. Then you know, you look for me on Facebook, A-Town. Snapchat, Rail City A. My Snapchat, you lady. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean?
Spell it for him.
WHALECITYAYE. Rail City A. Flow Hard A, all one word.
So that's what it is. Yo, so we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? We're about to let you go. We'll let my man go. We're going to be back with Murdoch from Brooklyn Zoo. Stay tuned. We're about to be back.